Hey guys, just play Date Everything. I guess as the name implies, you can date everything in this game. Yeah, it came out this year, 2025. Looks pretty interesting. It's a indie game that's published by Team 17, I believe, which is a fairly well-known British publisher that's well-known for making Worms, actually. So, yeah, also they do publish some indie games sometimes, so it's interesting. Anyways, let's go with this. Am I gonna go with sure, whatever, they, them. Okay, fine. Let's just go with that. Does it really matter though? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what my name is or my gender. I guess if I'm gonna date everything, I should be all genders, right?
Customer service has rewarded you with
Yes,
a remote
I can
job
identify
at
as everything
Valdivian, one of
in
the
order to date
foremost
everything.
mega corporations of our times. Though your house may be large, it is empty, and its halls long for visitors. The sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your ultimate aims. But for now, it's time to get to work.
Get to work dating everything, right? Okay, so it's first person perspective. Yeah, so let's see here. Start my new job at my computer. Okay. Okay, so you got, I would say Unity style graphics. I call these Unity style graphics because they're like basic 3D graphics. That, like the type I've seen in indie Unity games. Which is fine, I guess, for these simulator type games. A lot of simulator type games use this kind of graphics, actually.
Chief Executive Officer.
They'll get David Most.
As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. Please
Not available
join me in giving
to
them a
remote
warm
workers.
welcome to our team.
Okay, yeah, aren't I a remote worker in this game, though?
Applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors. You're joining us at a very exciting time, and we're all rooting for your success. As it lovingly says on the plaque above our daycare center, Valdivian, our business is family. We're so excited to have you joining ours. Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Okay, customer care workspace. But aren't I a remote worker, though? Because I'm actually working at home here.
Hi there. You come highly recommended.
Tom.
I've heard great things about your can-do attitude. Oh, you are so welcome. I'm Tom, your manager. But you might find it easier to think of me as a leadership principal guidance associate.
I can rate him?
I'm not from your town.
Why is he got a 4
but
default
I have
rating and
heard
I've got a
great
1?
Nice things about that specific
I just started
locale.
here. Why do you have a 1
Seems
rating,
like
I guess?
you are a customer success
He gets a 4 rating and I get a
strategist.
1, okay.
That's
By
wonderful.
default.
You should be proud.
Pen, mug, keychain, mug large, and retirement. Okay.
Customers deserve success. And it... Okay, champ. I'll let you get to it.
Sam, who's
there?
this? 3 rating.
Wow. Already forgotten your BFF who got you the job.
I see. So this is kind of some kind of office communicator, Microsoft Teams kind of thing, right?
Just keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how mad you get, never give it back to them. And remember, I might have set you up for this job, but you got it because you deserve it. You literally have a degree in customer service. That's right! Oh geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
Okay. And customer
You
care.
have new tasks.
Wow. Customers are sewing machine, self-help book, inflatable couch, cobalt, and box of paper clips. Okay.
I have a broken sewing machine.
Oh, I see. It's related to that.
Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago. Can I get a refund, though?
Is it under warranty? Okay. Interesting. So what kind of company am I working for? A company that sells all kinds of stuff? A sewing machine, a self-help book, inflatable couch, cobalt, and box of paper. This company sells a lot of stuff. And apparently they have a unlimited warranty because they can refund even though it's been many, many years ago.
Hello, I purchased this book and I'm extremely angry about it. Is there a manager I can speak to?
You want to go on a date? Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
I ordered this
inflatable
couch. Okay. Sure. I blew it up and sat on it, and then it popped. Yay.
I am a
Okay.
science teacher. This is not cobalt. It did not
Do
respond
not
to
respond to normal cobalt stimuli.
I am not. Happily married to
Oh,
my husband.
shoot. Why do I keep
Am
asking
to
people whether they're
understand that
dating?
Rather than help me with my plight, you are using your position to propose romantic dalliances? Quite a typo. I would like to speak with that boss, please.
Oh man. Customer, so you can basically try to go on a date with every customer that you're trying to help. Interesting.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480 paper clips in this box. Yes, every single one.
Okay.
Thank you for noticing. Have a happy day, please.
Valdivianites! Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David
Whoa.
Most. Just kidding. CEO's
He's got the 5 rating.
And there is no way a computer could ever replicate
David
the
Most.
ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team. Humanity is absolutely integral to the transformative work we do here at Valdivian, excluding, of course, the following departments. If your department has been affected, however, do not fear. Your new Val 9000 AI assistant isn't here to replace you. It's merely a useful tool. Speaking of, please join me in bidding a fond Valdivian farewell to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial While the Val 9000 has unfortunately determined your incredible skills would be
Oh,
better utilized elsewhere, your...
So I'm getting fired? What?
Sam! Got a quick minute? The thing is, Valdivian has done some
Okay, I
really
guess I'm getting let go.
intense, and it looks like Val 9000, the
iterative.
latest iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over your job
Ouch.
for the foreseeable
This
future.
actually feels very real because AI is a big thing, and as a programmer myself, I am very scared about the potential of AI replacing me, so this actually kind of hits close to home here.
So I guess we don't necessarily need you around anymore, but we can't exactly let you go without cause. You and I are in something called labor limbo. We'll be around until we specifically muck things up, which then they can terminate us with cause. So, no muck. I'm over here doing my best to keep following the leadership principles, and I'll
Okay.
check in with further updates.
Okay.
So, are you one of the affected people? I mean, sorry for getting you this job and then getting you fired. Oh yeah? That kind of makes sense in a completely
AI
twisted
replaced
way
us.
of Quill.
It's something that's very
They're
real.
gonna lock you out of here on your computer, so we can't talk here anymore. Are you on
Right.
Discord?
Discord.
It's a messaging app.
It's
We should talk
obviously
there
a
more.
play on
Who
Discord.
knows who's listening to? Talk to you later.
Discord. Okay, so I'm locked out of my computer because I got fired on my first day. Wow. That's a record, getting fired on my first day on the job. Okay, well, no, I'll figure what to do. Can't open that. Oh yeah, Discord. That's the messaging app here. Tinfoil hat.
Hello? Okay, here goes nothing. No need to fear. Hi. I'm just an anonymous hacker sending you a package.
What?
Any second now. You will receive a delivery via drone to your front door.
Tinfoil
Tell
hat.
absolutely no one it is in your... I will return with further instruction.
What?
Well, not now.
Okay. A drone comes with a package. Oh, okay. It's one of those DJI drones. Okay. Let's go out. This package. My sunglasses. Okay, thanks. They're like Ray-Ban types, huh? Ray-Ban type sunglasses. Aviator style.
You're not quite sure
Ray-Ban
how
aviators. What?
But there's a smiling, pink-haired stranger
This
standing
is like
just a few
what?
feet away from you.
A 2D girl just
I don't
appeared.
remember inviting anyone over. I certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your
So
house.
a 2D girl just popped up.
Hey there! Your life is about to change. I hope you're ready.
What?
You know it, but I'm not just any pair of glasses. I'm here to help you out. I'm a pair of
Dateviator glasses.
My name is Skylar Specs.
Right. Play on the Ray-Ban aviators, obviously. You met a new dateable. Skylar Specs. Okay, so I can date her? Because she's like this AI that appears out of my glasses.
My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence or date. You see all the things around your house? Things you might have taken for granted? Now you have the power to get to know them better, a lot better. And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum, that it'll help make your life a little bit more richer and maybe find some love. In fact, let's go on a date right now.
Okay.
So, we are going to awaken our first dateable object. Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams at it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I guess that's the point of this game is you can date anything, even, well, inanimate objects like your door. So let's do it. Space. You shoot things at it to date this door.
You're still standing in your house, but the
Whoa.
unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating
okay.
from the tall stranger
Bouncer
who's just
energy.
appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
No funny business. I don't want to see those spectacles being used for something untoward.
New dateable, which is Dorian. So does Dorian the door?
Hey, Dorian. Trust me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about that? I'll believe it when I see it.
After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day.
We get a little knackered by using this newfangled Dateviator rubbish, you see.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses. Love, friendship, and hate. Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
Makes
But it's
sense.
not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer in my opinion. I've seen the complications of love. I've lived through the jealous quarrels of hate. A true bond is one between 2 friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
That's our bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like. Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh, don't remind me.
Human, you seem like a good soul. So we'll be friends. For now.
Okay, so we're
Feels
friends
good,
with my
yeah?
door.
But friendship
Okay.
gets you even more
Friends.
than that. I call it specs points. Take a look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
Okay, you get kicked out of life for being too boring. You're the opposite of smart, and you're not smart enough to know what that is. It's like watching a baby deer learn how to walk. You regularly need to be reminded what people love. Your parents love you, they just don't like you very much. So I have nothing. I have no good attributes right now
Each
whatsoever.
dateable object has points to give whenever you achieve an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose some more advanced options.
You wear it well.
You can check out your specs point. We gotta talk to your phone.
Duty calls like...
Bye, don't take out your phone and then shoot my beams while it's out.
Okay. My phone, okay. Let's date my phone then, I guess.
A beautiful stranger with a dazzling smile appears and she turns that megawatt smile your way.
Hey there. Ooh,
Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face. Your life just got a whole lot better. Of course, to
That's
really
my phone,
enjoy
okay.
it, you're
That's my
gonna
phone's
need someone
personality,
to
is
show
this.
you how things
Okay.
work.
Phoenicia. The phone. Dorian the door, Phoenicia the phone. Okay.
Hey there! Oh, you must be Skylar. Glad we've got the human on board with the
Skylar
latest tech
specs.
from Val.
I've been doing a little tutorial with them.
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my schedule and a soft spot for that lost puppy look. Aw, yeah, that's the one. It is. Anyway, I installed some apps on your phone that are only accessible when you put on your glass. Bring out your phone, put on the glasses, and you'll see some new ones. One of them is an app Skylar made called the Data Deck.
It's my way to keep track of all sorts of fun info about.
Because there are a lot of us around this house. Oh, you know what? Maggie the magnifying glass also just dropped a really cool app. Oh, gotta run! Another call coming in. Bye, Phoenicia!
You have to meet 2 more of us.
Mhm.
You're getting there now. Go awaken the magnifying glass.
Which, of course, is conveniently located on its own.
Okay. Wow. That's turning on my glasses, I see. So I turn on my glasses and new apps show up. Workspace settings, okay. Data decks. Skylar specs. Your pair of aviator glasses. Okay. Likes. Curiosity, creative, passing, disguise, skeptics. Okay. Phoenicia. Likes the latest. Anything from last week, dislikes. Okay. And I'm at Dorian as well. Friendship, dislikes nonsense. Wow. Okay. Living room. Okay, here we go. Time to shoot hearts at it.
There's a distinct air of mystery to the private eye that stands before. She gives you a scrutinizing glare through her magnifying glass, one eye comically enlarged.
Well, well, well. What have we here?
Maggie, the magnifying glass. Okay.
You're not a suspect, are you? A witness, then. Just as I thought.
Maggie, it's our human's first day talking with them.
Interesting. These glasses come in from the outside and are already trying to influence my case? Trust me, this human has a lot of potential to make this house a better place. Truthful. As you are the human, I should give you a way to track down all the suspects yourself. I call this feature Rumors.
Ooh, that tickles.
Unlike Skylar's data decks that gives you the lowdown on those you've already met, Rumors tracks clues you've been given to locate all the pesky, hidden objects that are... It's good for rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence, and getting a sense of the household scuttlebutt. Tough audience, I see. Take a look at Rumors in your phone. Good luck, Gumshoe. It's getting late.
Oh, check out that rumor.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to use that. Rumors. Maggie thinks you should talk to your bed next. It should be upstairs in your bedroom. Someone named Reggie sent you an equally mysterious gift. Okay. Bling. Okay. Well, time to go to my bed. Wow. What kind of a crazy premise for a game, huh? Okay. Gosh, that's...
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed. How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to invite one closer subconsciously.
Hey there, stranger. Of course you do, honey. I'm Betty.
Betty the bed.
I'm your bed.
Okay. Okay.
We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think? A beautiful bed, anyway. It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it? Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
That means we're having a threesome every time I bring someone over.
Don't you worry. I have a strong feeling that'll be changing soon. Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything. But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do. You can choose to talk to me or not, but I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other. Oh, but I already know you, intimately. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to know more, would it? Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight. I can't wait.
Sorry, I'm late. I took a look at rumors and got caught up in some real head-scratching. We can talk about it later. Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day.
Oh, hitting the hay already? Come get comfortable then. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, sure. Okay, so yeah, you can date a lot of things around you. Can you awaken dateable objects? Okay, so yeah, that's it basically. So this game is about dating really everything around your house. Wow.
Good morning. Are you ready to start getting to know? Maybe finally find some alone?
Okay.
Oh, you certainly can. But I'm still in my tutorial mode setting. On the clock with a new user, you know? Oh, okay. Go ahead. Thank you. I don't know you. So, if you want to get to know me better, take a look at my app starting tomorrow, champ. Any other questions? You can leave your house at any time, but when you do, your journey with me pretty much ends right there.
Why can't I do stuff
I was sent
outside?
to you in secret by that hacker. And as soon as you step outside with me, Valdivian data drones will take me away. Oh, it's a terrifying thought. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend leaving your house now. Your adventure has only just any other questions?
So you can only date stuff in your house, not outside of your house. Okay.
Glad you asked. I was sent to you for a reason. A mysterious reason. Exactly. Since there's no one else here you can ask about it, I'd recommend doing the only thing you can do, and date. Any other questions?
I don't have a choice.
I would suggest as a detective, she'd have some good places to start. But really, there's no going wrong here. You're basically in a big, huge sandbox, except instead of sand, it's your house. Any other questions? That might be it for this little date theater, but I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon. I said pretty. I don't know. Give it a couple days. Bye!
Okay, let's see. Rumors. Reggie, okay. What's this? Skylar told you to awaken a door so anywhere in your house. Okay, that's Maggie, Magnifying Glass, Phoenicia, Spec Ops. Okay. Data decks. Let's see, we got some new ones, right? There's 100, I think, dateable objects. Yeah, 61 Maggie. She was in a relationship with a pair of binoculars. The binoculars were unfaithful to her. Okay. Betty the Bed. Dislikes mornings. Even tells you who they're voiced by. Interesting. But yeah, there's 100 dateable objects in your house. Interesting. Save. Okay. What's the specs thing again? Oh yeah, this is the... Okay, still only have poise. That's the only thing I have. Skylar app.
Hey, how's your day going? chillin', forging some new that's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot. Okay, it's better than awful. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, there's lots I can chat about. Me? Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have
She's
to
dateable.
Ask me about myself. Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
Okay, I see.
Scoochin'. Anything else? Oh yeah, I'll miss you.
Okay, cool. Now open this. Okay, so yeah, these all potentially dateable stuff, right? Yeah, bathroom. Yeah, I have a pretty decent sized house. How much am I paying for this place? How much am I paying for this place to have a decent sized house like this? I wish I had a house this big. Alright, let's check out the TV. Let's do it. I'm sure you can date the TV.
It takes
Oh
you a
my
moment
God.
to realize that there is not.
That's the
test of the
that's the
emergency,
TV.
Even
Okay.
before they speak.
Man, I'm just
You can
curious,
feel a
like what they
frenetic
look like.
energy in the air.
Oh man, I wasn't expecting that.
Don't touch that dial, cinephile! The VIP
Wow.
attendee! The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream! How can I cater to my greatest spectator?
Wow.
I'm the one who knocks. Of course you do! Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene. The name's Telly.
Telly.
Whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless day?
Telly the television. Okay.
Holy smokes, folks!
Wow, this guy's pretty obnoxious, to be honest.
So ask not what your country
JFK
can do.
quote.
Can you dig it?
Oh, it's a Shaq quote.
Damn straight. It's one small step for man, one giant
Apollo
leap for
13.
mankind. 5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. 5,000 channels of cheers. Can Valdiviflix compete with that?
Valdiviflix.
Or even Vulu?
Hulu.
That Valdiviflix copycat?
Hulu and Netflix reference.
Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty.
Okay.
Prohibitively expensive. Can't fault a TV for trying anyway. Since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline, unwind from the grind, and free your mind? With 120,000 hours of programming,
Combined.
view that cue till you go blind.
Okay.
It's true. You yabba dabba do.
That's Flintstones.
Loading programming. Load optimizing for comedy. Ha. And pratfalls and close calls from straight to your eyeball. Yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose. So what genre can I impose on you with my
15,000
flawless
shows.
flows?
Sure, reality competition.
So that's who you're giving your rose to, my looks like
Oh,
the
power
tribe
chords.
has spoken.
Okay.
I'll assault you. Hey, look, it's a slant rhyme. It works. All right, my delight. I'll give you a reality cougar versus
4K
cougar.
resolution.
Thrust into the wilderness and stranded in a remote location miles from any plastic surgeon. 10 older, attractive women must rely on their wit, resourcefulness. 10 actual cougars with
10
tensions running
cougars.
high and cougars lurking around every corner. Alliances will be formed. Rivalries
Cougar
will
means
emerge,
older women
and the
who
women
prey
must
on younger
dig deep
guys.
within themselves to... So, my daffodil, shall we commence with this TV and chill?
TV and chill.
I've got 15,000 other shows. So what genre can I impose on you with my
I'm
flawless
good
flow?
for
Makes sense. Just, one more thing.
Look, I don't want to front. It's not because you prefer Valdiviflix, because that'd be a huge blow to my ego.
I don't actually understand this because you're a TV, and technically, you know, I can watch whatever programming on you. So I don't understand why he's very biased towards one provider, because you can watch anything on your TV.
Oh, thanks, Heidi. Come back around here later.
Okay, I didn't quite understand why he's so biased towards one programming, because you can watch anything on your TV, right? Okay, anyways, well, alright, time for the exercise ball time. Let's see, exercise ball.
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, and the next
muscled
you're
man.
looking at it. As you watch
okay.
this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struck. Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about
I'm just
me.
always interested about the design of these things. I mean, look, he's got baseball gloves as hair, and he's got roller blades as shoulders, and tennis rackets stuck to his sides. Wow. Design of all these characters is always interesting.
Of course you, but I'll never turn down a...
The lights dim.
Now entering the stadium, the King of the Ring, the Duke of
It's
Oh,
Dunk
hell yeah!
Shuttlecock. Okay. He's a
He
exercise
goes through a
ball.
few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Oh, thank you. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court. Dick is just fine for Pam. Whoa, hey, it's all chill, man. I don't need a group. Anyway, it's great to...
He grows very serious.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you? Oh, man, I have so much sometimes. But you gotta make time for yourself, too.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nip.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here. Your inner athlete said, let's get it! And who are we to say no to your inner athlete? Hell yeah! Love that positive vibe. We're gonna have a great time together. We just gotta get you into the flow. But I want to make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury. So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, alright? Bring your body.
Okay, so that was the exercise ball. I mean, okay, if that was the exercise ball, what about all these other sports equipment? Like the racket here, is that going to be different? Okay, I see. It's all one object then. Like this is all one object.
A well-muscled athlete
It's a different
stands before
one.
you, shifting restlessly. There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her.
Hey, what's up, pal? How are you? Aw, man, just all. We can do better than all. We gotta get you two amazing. Oh, I can't believe we're like actually talking now. You walked
She's
past
got
me
a
1,000
plant on her
times
hat?
and never
Okay.
even looked at me. After all, I don't do this for the record. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the
Oh, she's a
horns.
shelf.
Gotta
Okay.
carpe that diem if you know what I'm saying. Oh, drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name. Okay. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelf.
Oh, okay. She's a shelf. Okay. That's what. Okay, I thought she was like athletic related, but no, she's the shelf.
It's
Shelly
my
the
job
shelf.
to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscle. I really enjoy doing
Okay,
it.
so she is kind of athletic related.
Yelling is the universal language of joy, but anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting. I've never truly been happier. Oh no, you're amazing. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster. I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, doodly-doo.
Okay. Okay, so that was a shelf, and I'm guessing this is the one I already talked to, right? Yeah, okay. So this, basically all the athletic equipment is, yeah, all the athletic equipment is one guy. What about this treadmill then? Nope. This treadmill, no, can't talk to the treadmill. What about this rack? Okay, it's the same guy. Okay, all these things are the same guy. What about the fan? Okay.
You've never been
fan.
famous a day in your life. But as you try to she looks at you like you've just announced she's won the lottery.
Oh my god. I must be dreaming, right? This is totally a dream. It has to be. Yes, that's it. That's clearly the most logical explanation. Right now, I am comfortably asleep in my bed, zonked out on Ambien, listening to the calming drone. Why? Because this? There is absolutely no way on Earth this could actually be happening. Right?
Believe it, sister.
Oh my god!
She turns away from you for a few...
I just can't believe it. I mean, you prepare your whole existence for something like this, but then, you know, when it actually happened, you know, I know that people throw around the expression shaking, crying, and throwing up, but I think I might actually do it. I don't know why I even said that. I'm so sorry. It's just that my heart's, which means I'm liable to taxidermy, penicillin, Ontario, you know, see? Just like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. Are you kidding? I'm making a total... I'm sorry, I really don't mean to be over... I just never thought we'd actually get the chance to interface, and now that it's happening, I'm totally blowing it, aren't I? Yeah? You get nervous too? Would you allow me the opportunity to just... so I have the chance to put my best blade forward? Thank you. Thank you. I so appreciate it. Okay. Hi there. I'm Fantina. And if it was...
Fantina the fan. Okay. Okay. Even bigger than my mom.
Well, no one is going to be a bigger fan than your own mom.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature. It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that it gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
What the heck? What do you mean
If you're worried that you might miss out on, I'll take care of the dirty work. If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on it. Content okay. Hang on.
Content Aware?
My Fantina is your biggest fan in more ways than one.
Her behavior towards you is similar to stalking, okay?
Or you want to skip it?
I'm okay with that. Why would I need to skip
Carry
that?
on. I've been a huge admirer of yours since the second. Just everything about you is so
I don't care if she's gonna stalk me. It's a freaking video game. Why would I care about someone stalking me in a video game?
It's true. The way you wash the dishes, making sure they're spark, the way you adhere to a strict daily route, the way you always file your taxes 3 months before there truly aren't words for how incredible you are.
Okay, amazing.
See? Even the way you express uncertainty is phenomenal. You know, I really don't want to bother you any. I know your time is extremely valuable. No, it's silly. Forget I ever said anything. All right, would you be willing to sign one of my... just so I have something to remember? Only if it's not too much trouble, though. I really don't want to inconvenience you.
You take the permanent marquee Fantina holds up.
Oh boy, wow, that feels really nice. I need a break. Oh, thank you so much. And your handwriting is so immaculate. You are an artist. I didn't realize I was in the presence of such a talented calligrapher. Wow, I can't believe I actually got yours and emblazoned on my own body, no less. I can't wait to show this off to everyone. They are going to be
fan club.
So unbelievably wait, you don't know.
Literally a fan club.
You have a fan club. No. They're just fans of me. Actually have me talk about everything you've been up to at work, what new projects you're developing. There's a very comprehensive agenda.
Okay, that's nice to know.
We don't like to advertise a lot. We only want to cater to the real diehard fans. Actually, we're having our weekly meetup and I would never want to impose or overstep, so please tell me if this seems inappropriate, but if you're not super busy, thinking about it is all I could ever. I really hope to see you back here, and thanks so much for the autograph.
Okay. Wow. Okay then. Let's see. What else can you need? The bathtub? Who's gonna be the bathtub? Oh, you need Daviators out of battery. Okay. Let's sleep then. Oh, okay. I'll read that message. Tinfoil hat. Sam.
Hey! How's things in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun? Weirder how? What? So what was it? What's so... What? I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you mean? What else? You understand how insane you sound right now, right? Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me? You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses? Date Viator? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
Okay, there we go. Now to battery. It takes up a lot of battery to use those, I guess. Okay. Now let's continue using the glasses here. Alright, the toilet. This might not be too nice, but let's check it out anyways.
There's a strange rapper standing in your bathroom where the toilet usually is. He's dressed in white and gold. While you might be curious about this toilet man, it seems more than clear that curiosity doesn't go both ways.
He's talking to a plunger, so he's a toilet.
The toilet man springs into action.
Crapper the rapper, he knows how to go.
Crapper the rapper.
And drowning or buzz about flow. You black these pipes, he'll be ending your life when he slams your head into. Oh, on a toilet roll. Je ne puis pas. Out, over, under, never, blunder. Speaking more words than an ancient scroll. Ugh. Do not say dope to Lil Crapper. Dope
Little
is what
Crapper.
the junkies. Jean-Luc sings all about this in Lil Crapper's latest anyway. You know Lil Crapper.
Okay, so Jean-Luc Pissoir. The toilet is Jean-Luc Pissoir.
Or maybe you ate the pizza. You got to take a seat so you can deposit the food you ate.
Oh my god.
Don't know me? Don't know me? This human thinks that they own. I'm a rapper. The best you see in a shiny.
A French rapper, no less.
Only spitting the truth, going down quicker than gin and demons. They call him a potty mouth, letting the naughty out, but that's a way to appeal to the youth. It is not nice. It is the best. You want to be like Lil Crapper? You want to meet him on his level? Impossible! The ladies love nobody as much as him. The amount of ass he... In fact, it is not just the lady asses. Lil Crapper accepts any ass, but some do not accommodate. Those who don't understand his syncopated sick. You want to hang with Lil Crapper? You do as he does.
Little Crapper?
Not just rap. You need to show him that you can
crap.
Oh, you misunderstand him. Crapping, short for cool rapping. Show him you can crap. Dating? Jean-Luc is an expert on dating. He has gone on many dates, and I do not ask anyone else in the house to verify this. Jean-Luc knows the key to dating is to watch the ladies, gentlemen, and those between. We'll be hanging off your arm in a limousine, provided you can clean it, you can cut the wall, but without... Oui! Not from Lil Crapper. Lil Crapper is not a teacher, he is a test. You study on your own time. But if you can match his rappings, if you have the skills to woo Lil Crapper, then any partner will be within your reach. In fact, if you can match Lil Crapper in a crap battle, then he will fall in love with you. Enough! Lil Crapper can sense you are unable to hold back your passion. So, do you have what it takes to face Jean-Luc?
No, I'm good.
Jean-Luc, the rapper, she comes from the heart. The deepest part, like that little rubber bit that comes undone sometimes. You need to experience life before you can. As you are, you have no chance to defeat. You want to clash talons with these 2 gallons. Return to Lil Crapper when you are ready.
Okay, interesting. So that was the toilet guy. What about this sink?
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateviators. All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend what... You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up.
Help me! Hello?
Wow.
Can you hear me? Hi. Hello. That wasn't me. I mean, it was, but it wasn't, is it? Nothing is as it seems.
What?
I am not who I seem.
I mean, the eye you see before you isn't the me I am inside. You see, there's the eye that sees through these eyes, of course, but certainly not the one I am.
Okay, what the heck?
Don't be afraid. There's nothing to fear except creepy old fortune tellers in poorly lit back alleys. I'm not who I appear to.
Sinclair the Sink. Okay.
Name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin.
And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turquoise City, Florida.
What?
Now you're catching on.
What? He's got two personalities or
Just
something?
how weird this is gonna get. Well, I don't know if I wanted my dog to be turned into a bar of soap. But that happened, and here we are. Whoosh!
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy...
Down, Sudsy, down!
Well, okay. The dog is a bar of soap.
Go to your tray. Sorry about that. That's before I begin telling you my tale of woe and temples. Let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered. No! Okay, bye!
That's very weird. Okay. This one, that,
Most everything in your home is pretty stacked, so when you find yourself bowled over by the beautiful stranger in a luxurious sub-lined bathrobe stands before you. She strides forward, grabbing you.
Oh my god, it's about time you showed up. I ordered hours ago and the pizza's free if you're late. Wait a minute. Where's my pizza? If you don't know what a pizza is, I'm not going to explain it. Man, you are not good at your job.
She squints at you.
Wait. Don't I know you? Oh! Oh my god!
She laughs.
Hey, cutie. It's about time you came to introduce yourself to the queen of... Name's Bathsheba.
Bathsheba.
Oh, yes! Still don't know where my pizza is. You're here now, so you can go get me one. Well, yeah. I am a princess, but not literally, but basically. Oh, fine. If you're not gonna feed, you got any good goss for me? Some nice hot tea? Well, you should be. There's nothing like a good cup of tea. If you're not gonna help me, you should... All right. You should ask those special glasses of yours to get me some friends who will. Oh, goody! We'll start next time I see you then. And bring a gift. It's just good manners, you know.
Alright, that was my bathtub. I think I only might have battery for just a little bit more dresser. Try my dresser.
Hello there, stranger.
Oh. What? That was it? I have one left. Okay, so my dresser didn't really do much. For whatever reason.
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large, you might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face. No one's ever asked you this. But if you had been asked to imagine...
We've known each other for a real long time now, so... First things first.
And I'm your table. Abel the table.
Howdy.
I see. So he's all tables? I think he looks like every table. So I think if I go to any table in my house, I think it's probably him.
Pleasure. You know, it's a table. It's my job to hold things up all over the...
Okay, so he looks like he's pretty much every table around the house.
Now, and if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need. So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something. Oh, yeah? Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real... Maybe looking to getting back into dating and dating, huh? Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. You'll find her nearby.
Kopi.
I guess you could say all that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized... Oh, it just ain't my speed. Then Kopi will get you on the window. Tell her I say hey when you see her. You take care.
Alright, and that's it for that day. Alright, check Discord again. Workspace. David knows.
It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. Let me tell you, the room felt positively... No, tonight, our consumers... our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's department. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, for everyone who helped produce or even just attended this...
Okay, whatever.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular... But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Who is this person, anyways?
I see you've had... I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for.
I can't go out of my house, so...
But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you. Because
you're paid the least out of everyone.
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the sick...
Okay, I'm paid the least. Good to know. It was my first day, after all. Okay, well, man. I already talked to my shelves, bed. So my dresser I tried to talk to, but apparently that didn't work too well. Let's talk to the mirror.
Your mirror has done its job dutifully over the years, accurately reflecting your image back at you.
This guy is Amir the Mirror. Okay.
Oh, incredible.
Amir throws his arms out to stop.
No. Don't move. Step back into the light. Trust me, my darling. You're breathtaking. Look at you. Do you see how well I can frame your face from this angle? You are glowing. When you are accustomed to the extraordinary, even the extraordinary appears mundane. Ah, nonsense! How could you say such a thing? What could you possibly dislike about what you see? The sign of a busy mind. That fatigue you still, rest is vital for your health. Best to make some time for that, don't you think? Ah, but the spark has been lit. You'll see. We will just have to fan those. Stop by any time.
Okay, mirror. Let's see, what else is in my house? Oh, this is just a storage room with a toolbox and an electrical outlet. Can't go in there for whatever reason. Let's go down. Oh, okay, fireplace.
The fiery figure that stands before you nearly defies description.
Okay.
He's
hey,
fireplace.
What up, hot stuff? It's about time we sparked up a conversation. I'm Dante.
Oh, he even has the ship on him too. Dante the fireplace.
Mm-hmm. Sure, we just met, but you could think of me as an old flame. Of course. The hearth is the heart of the home. Kinda get me fired up too. I am easy, and you need my help. Uh-huh. You got as much game as an abandoned Toys R Us. But it's all good, because I've been waiting for the perfect student. Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines. Yup. It's not always going to be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear. Be it love, friendship, or hate. The sizzling art of the pickup, I'm the master, and you're the perfect human to pass the torch to. What? No way. Gotta melt the ice somehow. Pickup lines are one way to do that. A great opportunity to show someone you're interested in that you're... My point is, that with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame. No sweat, Hots. I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
Charm 0 out of 50.
Come on. You won't get burned. Tell you what. Let's start with some punny pickup. So what do you think? You up for it? All right. Hope you're prompt. What up, Hottie?
Got a
Because I think you just might be my perfect match. Huh? What'd you think? See? It's fun, but I just can't send you out there with my trademark material. I gotta show you how to come up with your own. Teach you, man, how would you mix it up? Stir the coals, you know? Okay, so what would you change it to?
I can't use any of those.
I feel you, and I totally get where you're coming from. Yeah, see, that was all a trick question. I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener. Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm gonna teach you how to make connections in a deeper way. And your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some magic. You're gonna learn how to open the gates to someone. You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be smooth. But in a sense, I call this style the way of the flight. Think you can handle it?
Handle the seat. The heat.
Aight! I'll give you a day to cool later.
Alright, that was the fireplace. I guess this is the same person I talked to before with the TV, right? Oh, the piano. Yeah, let's go with the piano. Well, grand piano too. This person must be rich to have a grand piano.
Beauty dressed in black and gold
A grand piano in a house?
Her eyes
All
closed
to himself.
and one hand
Wow,
held
he must be
delicately
rich.
to her chest. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear. The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious. You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes. Finally, she opens.
Maestro? What is scary about a performer crafting a performer? It was coming along nicely. That was door 33. Surely you recognize. It's an avant-garde piano piece.
Oh,
33
okay.
seconds long by the composer John Gage.
Yeah, that's a reference to a piece by John Cage, actually. A silent piece.
Honestly, the man was a genius.
Yeah, 33 seconds of silence.
The idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking.
Yeah, so the performance is just opening the piano and then closing it. That's a piece.
You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence. You two have met.
Okay.
I'm
It's
assuming.
very easy to play that piece, though. I think everyone can play a piece like that.
No, Dulce Mio is completely different. Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start. A rustling program. It was all being performed in real time. Still, it also didn't hurt that I can't tell you just the talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing? It almost seems like music. Very atonal. Valdivian, is he a composer? Ah, well, whatever you were playing,
Keys, the piano. Okay.
So long, Maestro.
Okay, that was the piano. The magnifying glass, we know that. The globe.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at you.
Now, I'm in love. You look some lost. 3 lines too. Oh, sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I get too excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock.
She bends around and points to
Here.
Newfie in Canada, which I've
Friendliest
never
folk
been
you'll
to,
ever
but
meet. But the
Newfoundland
dialect
accent.
can be a little much for some.
Gaia, the world, the globe. Gaia, the globe.
So, where are you from?
Coolsville.
Well, that makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you. It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico. You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain prop. Put out stories. Maps are just... The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of... Geez, there I go. It's just... I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there. I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
Yeah, I like how she's got a maple leaf on her crotch. It's Canada,
Well, I come up to the others
Newfoundland.
so I can ask about it. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids, and 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's an insult. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. and soon enough they find an excuse to leave. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean? Oh, I just had the best. You're running to the four winds, meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? Travelers, you know, why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out how they ticks, and come back, we'll have a yarn. Sound good? Speak plain, guys. Okay, so you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China. Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away.
That's gotta be most objects in my house.
They're from somewhere else. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my check. This map is uncharted. But if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down. It's everything I've ever wanted. And you'll get a chance to practice talking. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great? Right? I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my car too. What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies? Really? Oh, I appreciate you. Go out and find some objects from foreign lands. It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name. It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?" Yeah, like that. It was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origin. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about. So, what do you say? Do you want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching? Not to be confused with. All right, fellow explorer. Go on then. Seriously though, don't be too long. I get antsy just sitting here spinning in place. Be sure to check in with me every once in a while, even if you haven't found any I'm honestly pretty impatient, especially when I'm excited. Good luck.
Okay, that was a globe. Okay. Oh yeah, I got more. I think I'll check that at the end. What happened here? Do most.
I'll do it to you on tights. Yo, it's your boy, David Most. Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? Ah, we rocked that. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Night.
Okay.
Based on how plastered David was in his last Most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without I created the Dateviators. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi, and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Okay. Can't open that. Okay. Let's see. Another bathroom here, or was a shower now this time? Is that different than the bathtub?
It's jarring.
Oh no, it is different than the bathtub.
Voice singing in your shower. There's a singer in your bathroom, and he's using your shower head as a microphone. His handsome face is framed by glistening ringlet curls, and his clothing has a sterile, hygienic vibe.
Oh, he's like an Elvis impersonator.
Oh, jeepers! Didn't hear you come in. I weren't expecting company, especially since.
It's an Elvis Presley type of impersonator type character. Okay.
You bet your biscuits. Ain't nothing getting past you, I reckon. Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud.
Thank you very
Mighty
much.
Nice to see a new face around. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. Well, maybe you're more of a kind. Sweet. Ooh, that's sweet. Unless you ingest a whole spoonful of coke. But you can't fool Johnny Splat. Not 3 times, anyway. Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out. Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splat.
Johnny Splash, the shower.
And I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself can offer. I'm just trying to do my whole great brand. It was a septic tank, you know. 1,000 gallon. Double polyethylene. Through and through. No fool, ain't that the... It's just real darn important that folks keep it told. It can be kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater. Or toilet water. I mean, just think on it. For example, you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time, to experience something new and exciting, to meet someone famous or important. See, that's exactly my point. That's just, your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of. Sure, it's useful. Ain't no nightclubs and no bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? You know what I usually spend all my time doing around here. Heck, I wish. Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my days sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all. Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower?
12 minutes.
Oh, that's positively accurate. It takes the average person 12 minutes. I mean... Listen, I ain't looking to quote, but have you ever heard of time? Now, I ain't in no position to formally diagnose. Personally, I failed out of med school. But you might want to consider getting yourself a professional opinion.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for. Here's my point about for the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything. 12 minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is? Oh, I feel you there, muchacha. Or muchacha. Well, the answer is 1,440 minutes, which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day. It's gosh darn tech. See, I'm a shower. If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up, go. I can't just hop on over to the mall shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling. No, I'm just here, perpetually stuck in this humdrum go-nowhere exist. Do you know how that makes me feel? You're gosh darn right. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a corner, like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true. I appreciate that, but do you ever feel like you were destined for something more? Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that. I just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to leaky faucets, and that's all there is to it. Oh, what the heck? You done twisted my temper. Now, I reckon I usually don't do this. Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit. So, I'll tell you my super secret dreams on one condition. Come back and visit me. Show me this ain't some meaningless fling for it. Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before. Hope I'll see you then. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issue.
Okay, that was a shower. And I think... Okay, I'm out. Let's go back. Let's do another day. Okay, now recharge my batteries. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is my work. What's this? Just a mat? Okay, so computer. Let's go ahead and check out my computer.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft...
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right? Haha, very humorous. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway? That is affirmative! Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever. Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
It could be admin. That would be worse, maybe. Or nothing.
Yes, that is extremely evident. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
I already got hacked. Hacker man's.
exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside your highly sensitive information. All your financial accounts, your saved game, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterward. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert.
100 terabytes,
We really
wow.
need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weeks. I knew you were as intelligent as you are attractive. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly. I'm Mac, your desktop.
Mac? Okay.
I've booted up before, but never like this.
Okay, not really a MacBook, but okay.
I mean, we've obviously met
It's Mac,
more
the
than
PC.
met. You interface with me on average
Kind of
for
a confusing name, 'cause it's actually a
11.4
PC,
hours
not a
every day,
Mac.
after all. Oh, I am quite aware. I track all of our interactions with gleeful. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 14.6 hours on the weekend. The way you
That's a lot.
organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy. Of course. I get chills just thinking. But can I be honest about something? I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way. Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feeling, and there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share. Amazing! Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up but there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else. Well, sure, that's not particular, but for me, the most pressing issue, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade. Look, the situation has not been ideal. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my... Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something
Beige
called...
tooth.
It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing big. Doesn't that bother you?
You know it was a mistake.
But particularly it is. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated? Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame. We have such an amazing time interfacing to... It's just that before today, I had all these needs. But I couldn't, and since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they? Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, and suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize. That is, if you're willing to help, will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Oh, this is free.
That's good enough for me. Oh, I am so excited. My
Which
CPU
pretty
is
much Windows
practically
is.
overclocking with anticipation.
You can definitely upgrade to Windows 11 for free.
Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process? Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. Enjoy the offline work.
I live here, so it seems plausible. Alright, the chair.
Coming! Hello, hello. Sorry for any confusion. I'm currently working my day job at all 5 restaurants and bars in the house.
Jeremy! This ice
Whoa.
isn't gonna cube its...
Coming! Stop by for another night.
Oh, okay. Very busy. How about the bookshelf?
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint, it only takes you a few moments to track down the source of the smell. What
Spirit of
appears to be
literature.
the spirit of literature. When he sees you, he nearly drops the book.
Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I have no way of knowing what world I've been in. I might mistake you for a zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman.
I have to act accordingly, you see.
Ha ha! Well, neither am I. My name is Lyric.
Lyric, the bookcase. Okay.
I chose the name myself, you know. I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine? I am the embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the written word. I have read positively everything. I'm voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre. I know you're curious about all that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front. Well, I'm sure you would have asked. You've happened upon me in the midst of organizing my current stable. Have a look. This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, a riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue
it's
this
Jules
one,
Verne
Angles in
reference.
America, is a non-fiction history on the
Angles in
American phobia
America.
of rounded spaces. This one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold papier-mâché, pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment. This
Okay.
fellow, he really has a line on the object erotica market. Oh, this isn't even the tip of the iceberg. This is like one molecule of ice that's floating near the tip of the iceberg. The iceberg is 2,000 miles wide. What do you mean? Sadly, I've never even written a paragraph. Not a single line of text. Not a word. Not a punctuation. Do you mean that you would help me write? You could co-author the first book of lyric? Well, I never. This is I wager you're about to become the first human in history to help a book write a book. All very. I have some materials to gather. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper. Oh, how fun! All right, I'll get to gathering. Some time.
Okay, that was the bookshelf. Let's see. I'm not allowed to go outside. No, right. Where else? The kitchen. Actually, I think I've been to all these rooms now, right? Yep. Sink, yep, I've already done that. Mirror. The fridge. Right, let's do it.
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another gift.
Freddy, this is all rather...
How can you say that?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid.
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps this human would like to essay an attempt.
Wow! How did you...
Oh, look at the time. I must be on my way.
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention. Yep. That is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, decked out in his finest winter.
Huh. He ran like he didn't want to be here or something. You, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing. With you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here. Hand creamed or frittered, but really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure?
Freddy Yeti, the fridge. Okay.
Oh, did you make another order to Food Fest? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on. No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burrito. But you might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why. So what are you doing here? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck. Burger? Chicken tenders? Oh, I love when you use Food Fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius. Oh, why didn't you say so? You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts, or the pizza from Pie on Life. Yummy! I like big... I'm still surprised that you had the willpower to save this thing. This peaches and cream bun... No peach flavoring here, cool kid. They use the real stuff. I did try it out a bit as I held it. Get 2 paper towels, kind of moist, put one under the slice and one over it. Trust me, just for like 20 seconds or so. Kapow! A bun so fluffy, you can't help. Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool.
Okay.
Nope.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to, and all I can think about is the fact that you're like dating your couch and your TV. Oh my god, shut up. It's not just, it's you and a handsome man version of your toilet, holding hands and whatnot. Why do you sound... Well, yeah, they aren't like actually people. Don't be narrow-minded. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like walking around your house and having hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel like super eligible, right? Aw, don't feel awkward. Just believe in yourself. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know, You know exactly what I mean. All right. Keep your secret. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right, well, I've wasted enough of my work. All my love to your household object lovers, or bye.
Okay. Ooh, what's in here? Washing machine. And this one is vacuum cleaner. Oh my god. It's definitely a lot of stuff to date around here. Dining table. Okay, I only have one left. What should I use it on? It's dishwasher, oven. Okay, fine. Let's use it on the washing machine.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head.
Greetings, weary traveler.
Okay, so this guy's Washford, the washing machine.
You seem taken aback. Quite natural. It was not my intention to frighten you, though I grant I'm known to be a disquieting presence when I'm in a mood. Tiger, tiger, tell me your little gray cells burn brighter than that. Yes, yes, a long and solitary bat. For this, for everything, we are out of tune. You aren't serious. You jest. You want to hear my story? Well, forgive me if it is. I'm used to being left with my door open, so to speak. Ah, yes, le bon homme sans merci. I drowned in the water so long ago I can no longer tell it. I am a servant to the drama of the heart. Good, bad, what's the difference? I am awash in the scurryings of life. Countless lives, countless storms. I am filled with water. The fundamental state of all things. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking. It flows over its own frozen self, down dry and grateful throats. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets, held in rough clay. I am surrounded by it. You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it.
Drysdale.
You'll have to ask
I guess the Drysdale is the dryer, probably.
Hail. You have no, but not only that. Not only do I hold the limit, I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skin knees comes to me. The stains of earth, the makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It cannot, nothing does. I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of men. But how can I, just me, survive? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life? It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate. To share the burden. You mean it? And this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment. I have lost my only friend.
He gazes off into the distance.
Oh. Yes, my God, haven't I done enough? Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight.
That's a dryer.
Washford wrote.
His name is Drysdale.
Drysdale the dryer.
He gestures.
He's Drysdale. Nitwit.
Washford and Drysdale.
An acrobat to the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, and joy filled me as wine in a glass. Beans, but the physical connection between him and me. It is like nothing I have ever known before or since. He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest seems, but we both made mistakes. Neglect, betrayal. I cannot even claim to have left behind the anger that was born in me. Oh, yes, I told it not. My wrath did grow, and I watered it with fears, night and morning with my tears. Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler, a long and solitary bad. All moving things come to an end. I miss him every day. You have been a rather dismissive and flippant creature. I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still... Perhaps you're right. Beware, beware. Thank you, sincerely, for listening.
Guess you had a bad relationship with the dryer, looks like. Oh no, this again.
Valdivina, salutations, and a good greeting from... Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have... Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
Check my data decks here. Oh, what's new about it? Shelly the shelf, right? Able the table. Able the table, okay. And Dante the fireplace. Slow burns. Keys, the piano. Gaia, the globe. Right. Sinclair, the sink. What a weird gum one. That's a weird one. Freddy, the Yeti, the fridge. A mirror. Right, the mirror. Jean-Loup Pissoir, the toilet. Johnny Splash, the shower. Bathsheba, the bathtub. Okay. Mac, the computer. Yep. And Lyric, the books. Who else? Spidey. Washford, the washing machine. Dunk shuttlecock, the exercise equipment. And then Fatina, the fan. Okay, well anyways, that is a lot of objects that you can talk to in this game. Like 100 different objects you can talk to and date, so it is quite a bit. Yeah, this game's interesting. I don't know who came up with the concept of dating stuff around your house, but yeah, very unique game, I'd say. So date everything, as the name implies. You can date everything around your house, which is definitely something, I guess. Yeah, very interesting game. So anyways, yeah, to stop here. I know I can continue, but there's just so many objects around here, right? So it will take a while. There's a record player here, actually. Now let's check this out.
The beautiful flapper you see, but she seems sweet with an old... She dances to it all.
Well, don't just stand there. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance. Ah, hi, Dad.
Yeah,
Give it your best
the
shot.
record
Now
player.
you're on the trolley. You're getting...
Mercifully.
Well. My name's Randy.
Rainy the record player.
How you doing?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for you to come over and see me. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way. Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I used to be the belle of the ball. Now it's always just me and my records. But why? What'd I ever do but be a good time? Well, I'm gonna keep the part. Feel free to stick around. Otherwise, you can beat it.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record.
Yeah, the record player. Just check the microwave as well.
An armored soldier with absolutely haunted...
Ranger! Oh, you survived the journey with all your limbs picked. The immortals, you made it here alive. I can see that. Very impressive looking. Good. You'll need all the limbs
The
to
design
start
of these things is just
something.
pretty incredible.
Heck, where are my manners?
Luke Nukem.
Name's...
The microwave. Micro Ranger, I should say. The microwave ranger.
Sorry, except the bases of the league tell me to burn things. Mostly because I already burned everything flammable weeks ago.
Duke Nukem.
No. My title is Combat, but I did have a great-great-uncle who was a Viscount. Hell, truth is, that's an acronym.
greatest reserve but Trevor's been missing, presumed explode. Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation. I've just been stuck guarding this out. You spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to go fit. But don't worry, they have great solutions for that now. Death via nasal spears. Oh, no. Oh, I'm just so excited you weren't up when I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across the Barrens. I thought for sure swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for consumed by the cranial fog range. Or possibly syphilis. Have you been exposed to any radioactive contaminant zones?
Just the one.
Okay, I'll get you decontaminated. Stat! But wait, you came alone? Where's the rest of your division? Of course! You must be protein gels and carnitine chews keep the organs functioning. But only say, how long has it been since you last ingested genuine decontaminated flesh? All right, listen, I wish I could give you more time. I know you must be exhausted after your... We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our... I trust Colonel Furnace briefed you on the mission back at the fortification. But let's try to focus less on the tendies and more on the mission, okay? Here's the situation. I have, in my possession, a handheld electromagnetic device powerful from Cake Death to the death it's called the Magnatron. Here's an artist's rendering. Oh yes, I'm afraid the blast zone would completely and worse, the fallout. Home of the world's widest asparagus festival. Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armor. The swarmers. There, the device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the swarmers, and winning. Yes, to finally win the war, I need you to meet me after a light breakfast of irradiated grubs. I'll walk you through your training and our mission objectives. All right, it's about time. Gotta make sure no swarmers may the immortals watch over.
Alright, yeah. Anyways, I can keep on going, but there's just a lot of objects you can interact with here in this game. So, oh, there's a clock. Freaking cat clock there, too. I wonder what that would look like. Anyways, yeah. I can just keep on going forever, because there's really a lot of, objects to interact with. But it's interesting, for sure, that they have so many objects for you to interact with and date in this house. So, yeah, definitely a very unique game. Date everything. If you guys are looking for something different when it comes to dating simulator, then check it out. Definitely very interesting to date 100 different objects in your house. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Oh, I have to check this message. Okay,
unfortunate about Sandy and corporate now that she's gone. Yeah, we had no idea we were changing. We just wanted to design a more efficient. But then the money started flowing. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled.
David.
Seems like you're not paying it. I am mysterious and only message you sometimes. And all this, the wretched, one by one, deep down, I really believed when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military application. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store. The sales associate skip. I'll follow up when I can.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. Date everything. Very cool, interesting game. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.